Going on, everybody? I am here with Mr.
Hunter Lloyd.
Hey, bro.
Hi.
It was like just before the YCS.
Yeah, a little bit.
We talked about DD Designator.
Yeah.
Everyone went crazy over it.
Yeah.
And now you're at the Alliance Insight Cool Stuff Regional in South Florida.
Yep.
Finishing what?
I got third.
Third? Congratulations.
Not as good as you. Started from the bottom over there.
Bro, shout out to Juan, bro. Shout out to Juan. Alright. So, well, congratulations. And what did you play?
So I played Pure Mitsurugi. A lot different from the Malice strategy we showed last time.
Alright, before we get into the deck list and shoutouts.
Yeah, so I want to shout out Willie. I want to shout out my beautiful girlfriend Nicole, Nikolai himself, of course, and everyone who helped prepare for this. Ethan, Joey, everyone from Prodigy and PPF, respectfully. I appreciate everyone for watching.
Alright, let's jump right in.
Alright, so Pure is a lot closer to usually people know about the Marzio Mitsu deck does, right? But Pure's a lot different in that aspect of where I'm not making a huge end board with cards like Detonator or Duo Drive. Instead, I'm focused mainly on my ritual monsters. Specifically, these two. These are the two main boss monsters of the deck. Well, this guy's a starter. Everyone knows what this guy does. Most people don't really know what this card does. This guy, he actually is the king himself. This guy is so obnoxiously hard to out for no reason. Every single time your opponent special summons a monster, not once per chain, not once per turn, whenever he feels like, he will special summon a reptile from the graveyard. And he has the same effect as all the other guys, where if he's tributed, he will summon back and search. So the reason why it's super obnoxious to out is because anytime he would be outed, you either sack off the little guy or you prayers tribute to dodge everything.
Yeah.
Super obnoxious, and it means you can never die.
And 34...
34 is massive.
34 defense is crazy.
Literally. For the monsters I play, I have to go a lot higher because obviously I don't have the Ryziel names to support me. So I play 3 of the starter. He gets to Hypocrisy, which is the 1-card starter of the deck. And then I also play 1 extra tech card, Lamia. So Lamia acts as a 4th normal summon that you actually want a normal summon. Because you still don't want a normal summon Kusanagi or Tachi. These cards just suck. Because he doesn't do anything by himself, nor does this guy. But all of these ones do. This one, on summon, a normal or special, will search for a level 8 monster, or a level 8 reptile, which is all of these guys. Also, when this card is banished, you target a reptile you control, it cannot be destroyed by card effects enter. It's relevant for when you play Di-Fi or you're in a shifter, you'll just play it. So the reason why it's relevant is because you'll Lamia target Futsu to make him even more unoutable. And so this deck ends up being a lot more closer to a Towers-S deck, especially through cards like Droll, Ash, multiple Imperms. And the goal is really just to play through those cards and completely play around them, as well as the Charmies. I don't really get hit by Perulia, I don't get hit by Fua. I make a pretty decent sizable board. The best end board I can really go for is honestly Futsu IP set 4. That's the best I can do. I don't really play much, but I can have easy kills because of that. So, it just makes the deck really fun. I play 1 of the Kaiju. This guy, he steals games, very easily played. What he does is you summon him by tributing any one of your reptiles from hand and 1 monster your opponent controls. And if he's tributed, you can discard a card to add him back. However, if you use either of the effects, you're locked into special summoning reptiles and activating reptile effects. First, and that's all the reptiles I play. Hand traps, I play 3 Fua, 3 Ash, 2 Nib, 2 Bell. All of them were okay. This one was the worst by far. I probably wouldn't play it again. The only other hand traps I played was Triple Impulse, because this is an Impulse deck, and Triple Imperm. These are the reasons why you play the deck, because this card's just broken. I wanted a deck that played this that wasn't Malice, and this was the deck I chose to play. I like a trap deck.
I will say Bell was the nuts for me today.
I don't know, it didn't work for me. I don't know, I played 2 Malice players and I played 4 Mitsurugi. It just wasn't good. It was so sad. For spell cards. So, I don't really play with the extra deck, so I get to play extra. Shout out, draw 2. For other non-engine, more consistency cards, I play 3 pre-prep, and obviously I have to play the 1 red spell that goes with it. This card was really good because it gets to a 1-card starter as well as an extender, and this card is just nuts because it chain blocks after you tribute a guy, which is nice. Triple Prayer. Everyone plays Triple Prayer in Pure, so you gotta play it. Card's broken. Starter, extender, dodges cards, dodges Imperm, crazy card.
A secret rare card on a common printing.
Facts. 2 Mitsurugi ritual spell. You just need 2 for the grind game because I don't really play Raizio cards. So I have to like play for next turn with Futsu. Sanji will either usually add one of these 2 cards on the next follow-up turn. So these are really ones you're searching. The final cards that I play double Econ because this is tribute the deck, and you might as well play one of the best tribute cards in the game.
Shout out to Jordan and Brendan.
Shout out to Jordan and Brendan, dude. Holy God. This card was broken all day, dodging imperms, taking other people's IPs.
Their detonators.
Detonators, you know, crazy card. Very valued.
You know what? Give me your Ame real quick.
Hey, let me get that guy. And then obviously these 2. This card sucks for me. I don't know why I play it, but this card's broken. Call by is call by.
How much times did you draw it?
What, this?
No, yeah, call by.
I think like twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I drew it against Wyatt. Wyatt was salty. Final card's Mitsurugi trap card. That card's
gotta play
broken.
the card.
Yeah, that card's broken. Especially in Pure. Like every turn I add it back if we're playing a long game. Cop them up. Literally just tell people to pack it up and go to the next game. This is usually how you checkmate people though. So, very easy. Extra deck. This is a token. It's all my friends. Extra deck, very flexible extra deck here. Taper, this guy, this guy, this guy, and Codebreaker. So these are the only R4s I play. I have 2 cards that find cards, 1 defensive, one that breaks the board, and then 1 to extend. So the reason behind this is that if you get impulsed, it comes up to where sometimes you need a tribute from hand to summon Ame. So that's where this guy comes up. This searches Nib. This draws 2. So in the Malice mirror or in the Malice matchup, you want to try to make this to try to find cards like Lancey and Chaos Hunter. This is for when you really get like trolled or you don't have a lot to do, because this really holds down a lot of decks with the format, and it also plays really well with your guys because a lot of them have effect when they're tributed. So like the trap card still works, prayer still works, econ works, and just him being a huge floodgate just really good. Unite's Unite. So for the other cards, I play a lot of 2-0s because I'm playing Extrav. This guy. Double Dark because Dark is broken this format. You can't change my mind.
Yep.
I play double SP. Ignore the ulti. My bad. And then the last 4 slots is I never summon this card. Never summon this card. Never summon this card. But they all have a purpose. If you nib them and then you normal summon like Sanji, for example, or like if one of your guys gets impermed, you can make her and she'll search Habakari and then she'll like do your whole play. This one's Underworld because you can't have a hard time adding towers as cards. That's what she's for. And then Dynamondo is the if both SPs get banished / if you need to put back resources in your deck. You make this over this. Both cards are good though. Also it triggers Ame after she gets tributed, like by tributing it on your opponent's turn. So it's okay. Final card is IP, obviously. IP. Side deck. I only play 2 Lancia and I play 2 Chaos Hunter. The reasoning is because when I play 2 and 2,
Wait, how many cards are in the main deck?
45.
You're crazy. Alright, continue.
You play 1 Nib, 1 Imperm.
Stop it. I have my math.
You play 1 Nib, 1 Imperm, 1 Gamma, 1 Driver.
Hey guys, watch my deck profile. I'll explain the reason why.
I'm gonna cook that guy. So I only play 2 Lancey, 2 Chaos Hunter because this one's better going first, this one's better going second. It's better to have an even split of the cards, and you're still putting in 4 cards at the same time. 2 Perulia. It's Perulia. That card's broken against Raizio. And I wanted to fit triple draw. This card was terrible for me today though, I'm not gonna lie. The reason why is because all of your Mitsu effects, they need to search to summon. And so if you draw your opponent on their turn, you lose the value. So it just feels bad to play. So I wouldn't play it again. But it's just because I wanted to like white force and just be upset. LS Duster. I think these cards are crazy this format. People say I'm retarded. Don't worry about it. And then Judgment. It's Judgment. It could be Warning if you wanted to. It could be Strike. I like Judgment because I'm playing a backer deck. Player preference.
Protect.
Protect the set 4.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Another win onto the list. Another profile for the channel.
Always.
Appreciate you, man. All right, we'll see you at the next big event.